Omnigul is the last of Crota's generals. She is the architect of her master's wakening. As long as she lives, the threat of Crota's return will haunt this world. Track her down and exterminate every hive that stands in your way. A new hive army is spawning under the Skywatch. This is Omnigul's doing. Find her.
We will. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we finished the Dark Below storyline with the Awakening, and now all that remains is the strike to finish off Omnigul herself. And it's the worst strike in the entire game. And I think this is actually a very common sentiment. I mean, at least this version of the strike. Don't worry, there's a later version of it that's better, but I don't really know of anybody that really likes this strike a lot. This is probably one of the most tedious strikes in the game, and we're gonna be getting into the nitty-gritty of it today, so that'll be fun. Oh, don't you dare. Get out of here. Alright, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. This strike involves a lot of waves of enemies that we have to go through. Like, I mean a lot of them. So that's going to be kind of fun to deal with. And you stop that right now. Stop that. Where you at? Get out of here. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, move, 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 move. Woo! Get down, get down. Alright, we're alright. Now I need to kill you. Oh, jeez. Stupid thing. Oh, I got invisible vandals behind me. Pardon me. Ow! Okay, move. Yeah, it's so easy to die in this mission. Oh my gosh. This is a bit of a clusterfuck of a mission. I'm not gonna lie. Kill everything. Okay, we got a level 24 with us, which is at least pretty nice. There we go. Kill all them. Okay, now come the Thrall. So yeah, we have to deal with Hive and Fallen in this room, which is a lot of fun. We're actually going to be dealing with that for a lot of this mission, honestly. Okay. There we go. That gets rid of a few of them. Get out of here. Okay, doing good, doing good. Just got to get more special ammo back. They're not going to want to come through while that grenade's there. Whew, and here come the knights. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this is a bit of a long-winded mission. Now, the one thing about Will of Crota, though, and one of the reasons it's actually kind of an infamous strike in Destiny 1 is because in this strike, in particular, one of the final mission rewards was a pulse rifle known as Grasp of Malak. Now, there was a very long period of time in the game where it was one of the most meta weapons in the entire game. There was a time where very fast fire rate pulse rifles were incredibly strong. And the Grasp of Malak was really the only variant of the fastest firing rate that you could actually get to drop pretty easily. So there was actually a way to farm this strike that we'll get into when we get into the final boss room, or at least I'll explain it. I won't actually do it because I can't do it without coordination from my teammates, and I'm dead now. Oh, that Reaper Vandal got me pretty good. I like how everyone here is a Sun Singer, by the way. That's actually kind of funny to me. Come up here. Alright, here we go. Get out of here. Turn the favor. Some good damage in. I'm not actually hitting anything because they're all killing it before I have a chance to nade them.
Push forward, Guardian.
There we go. That should do some damage. Oh, you get out of here. Be gone! Oh, I have to reload. Crap. Wasn't even paying attention. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Anyways, let's keep moving. Alright. So, frickin' Omnigul.
Hive have stirred the scavenger.
Now, I'll be honest, I actually hate Omnigul more than I hate Crota himself. Because of this strike. Because of the infamy of this strike. You have to understand, there was a time, especially when, back in the early days during Nightfalls, this was the worst thing in existence whenever it came up. Because, again, there's just so many waves of enemies, just constant. I've actually soloed this strike before. I've soloed every strike in the game, actually. Just as a kind of a test, I wanted to see exactly how many enemies each strike had. and killing every single enemy in every single strike and going through them solo, this strike has by far the most enemies of all the strikes by like 100 of them. There's like 100 more in this than any other strike in the game. It's actually stupid. So yeah, not really the biggest fan of this strike as a result, and not to mention fighting Omnigul herself is just the worst kind of pain. But we'll get into that. Let me grab some orbs real quick, and then I can actually probably run forward. There is a Vandal up here you're going to want to watch for that always tries to snipe you from behind. He's not very friendly, so make sure you take care of him. Alright, let's see. There we go. Get a few of those in, chuck a few of those, get some good damage in. And then one more right there, and I probably need to revive this guy quickly. There we go, I got it. Watch out. Good riddance. Alright, we're alright. Oh, and apparently I wasn't able to hit him. Oh my gosh, this guy is wrecking with that sidearm. Who uses a sidearm in PvE though? Seriously. I mean, I guess same thing. Who uses a frickin' auto rifle ever? It was the highest light weapon I had, okay? We actually unlocked I actually unlocked in an engram a rare primary weapon that's like way higher light than this, but I can't use it till I hit level 19, so I'm kind of excited to use that because it's also a scout rifle. There's some good damage. Oh, easy now. Okay, let's see. Can we go through a couple of these, please? Get out of here. Oh my gosh, is that a... How are you using Galahorn? They gotta have the year 1 variant. Yeah, this guy's using that year 1 variant of Galahorn, lol. Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, because you can use the year 1 variant of it at level 20. You just can't use the better version of it, or the more recent version of it. So you hit level 40. I can't hit this guy, apparently. Alright. And, oh, we're level 19. What am I doing? I should switch to the scout now. I can actually switch to a few things. I can also switch to... Oh, that's a Luck in the Chamber shotgun. Oh, that's mean. We're going to switch to the better fusion rifle, as well as... Let's see. Let's go with this better helmet. And honestly, I think that's all we need. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I like the sights on this scout rifle, too. This will be fun. And it's got 16 in the mag. Sweet! Oh, this will be good. Not to mention we've got all arc, which is exactly the same element that Omnigul's shield is. Yes, she has a shield. That's another thing that's annoying about her. She's an ultra that has a shield, and she just summons constant enemies. And ugh, this strike was poorly designed. And another big criticism of the Dark Below. And the raid itself was actually really good. The only problem with Crota's End was that it was very exploitable at the time that it came out. The very beginning segment was actually very easy to solo. If you had invis, like on Blade Dancer, you could just get through it with no problem whatsoever. And with Voidwalker and Sunsinger and things like that, and Striker with AoE grenades, you could basically just use those grenades as a shield and just kind of walk from lamp to lamp and never have to deal with anything. Especially with Voidwalker, because you would regenerate the grenades like almost instantly with energy drain builds, and then also with Sunsinger you could just constantly get it because of the super, and not to mention you'd be killing so many thralls so fast you just constantly get your super. So very easy to solo, and then the second encounter could be just pretty much skipped entirely because of a glitch where you could just use the sword to get across the bridge very fast. I mean, it was a very easily cheesed... The whole entire raid could technically be soloed by several different subclasses. Not all of them, but like Gunslinger couldn't, and then actually I think that was pretty much the only one. I think Warlock actually was tougher to solo in the later portions, but for the most part it was a very easy raid and could definitely be soloed. Get out of here. That was kind of the biggest criticism, but it wasn't a bad raid. It was still very well... It was still really fun and very well designed. So, oh, there's an explosive thrall right there. I need to move. Okay. But yeah, the strike was a heavy criticism, especially when Nightfalls came around for this darn thing. It was just the worst. Luckily, the DLC that came right after this did actually alleviate a lot of the problems that people had with the Dark Below, and then the expansion following that was like near perfect, and we'll get into that at a later point. I mean, obviously when we get to those, because we still have to finish the main story, and also we do have to go into the next DLC before we head into anything Taken King related. So, but those will be post the story, I promise you. Oh jeez! Ah! Almost got super. Here we go, let's just use it. I know we could save it for the next room, but whatever. There we go. Kill everything. There we go, get some orbs. I want to generate these for my teammates. And I wasn't able to get any more than that. Oh well. There we go, that's some good damage. Be gone. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, now we are in the final room. So, the way that you would do this strike, at least in the early days, was you'd basically camp in this room. Now, you gotta be careful because Cursed Thrall will come through this doorway. Not to mention there is a Sword Knight as well as a few more Thrall that will come this way and run into this room. But otherwise, things won't come into this room. They will just shoot at it. So this is kind of the safe zone, and really the safest zone in the entire strike, and why you don't want to run into that room, because you will get freaking destroyed if you do. So, yeah, this strike gets kind of tedious. So what you kind of want to do is, every once in a while, jump up here and just kind of wait for Omnigul to fire, and then you just kind of want to pound damage into her for a second. That's really the best you can kind of do here, unfortunately. Of course, there are knights that you have to deal with as well, that are constantly firing at you. So, yeah, this strike is a bit of a hassle. Okay, I'm glad that hit her. We might be able to take a point up here for a minute. But the problem is, the second she screams, more enemies will be summoned. Oh, also Song of Flame, heck yeah. Wow, that's active. That gets me grenades as well, very quickly. Song of Flame actually quickly recharges the abilities of everyone around you as well. And now is the time when we kind of want to bail, maybe. I don't know, maybe we can hold the spot here. I don't know, this level 26 is making this very easy, honestly. They've probably got a lot better weapons. And they do also have Galahorn, which is the end-all be-all of weapons, honestly. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. Galahorn, do I even need to explain Galahorn? Like right now? Let's just save that for another time. I won't even talk about it. All you need to know is Galahorn's horribly overpowered. So, that's it. That's all I'll say about it on that matter. I need to gain health. There we go. Alright, be gone. There we go. Oh, geez. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Don't shoot at me! Don't shoot at me! Oh my gosh. Man, I had everything in the room firing at me. Goodness. And then, of course, Omnigul dropped down. Man, they did not like me. In fact, that knight hates me so much, he's still shooting at me. Even though I'm dead. Oh my goodness. Relax, all of you. Be gone. Alright, there we go. Song of Flame again. Kill this knight, if I can. Woo! There we go. Okay, we're getting her. We're getting her down. We're whittling her down. That Song of Flame's helping. Okay, start using this. That helps. I can actually reload some more. Use another nade. There we go. Got to make sure that shield doesn't regen. Okay, I'm worried about the Cursed Thrall, though. Those are the ones that have me concerned. Ow! She dead? Thought I heard her die. No, she did not die. Okay, we gotta hold a point here real quick. Stop firing. Oh shoot, this isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, that does not feel good. Okay, crap, crap, crap. I don't know how I didn't get hit and all that, but I didn't. And there is a Sword Knight, which is really not good. And this guy died again. It's all up to you, Mr. Level 25. Possibly. Crap. I knew being in here wasn't a very good idea. That's the problem, is there's just too many enemies. In the revamped version, it's really not as bad in this room. Like, you actually have to be in this room. It forces you. But it's honestly okay, though. It's, like, manageable. Okay, I'm going to kill you. And then we're going to run over here. Oh, this guy decided to lock me in like a genius. Ah! Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to start killing some things now. If I can. You. If I can actually get my super back, that would be awesome. I'm trying to kill things for this guy right now. I'm going to take care of this boomer up here. And yes, that is what we call them. Whenever they have the explosive grenade launcher thing, they are boomers. That is what they would get called often in the raids and whatnot. Because it's a good way of calling them out. Because, remember, this is a cooperative game, and you do need to make callouts and whatnot with teammates. Oh, dear. We're actually pretty darn close to a super here. There we go. Actually, this is almost gone. She's dead almost. Oh, I'm out. There she goes. Good riddance. Oh, look at all the blues.
The agents of Crota's will have been defeated. The Hive will not take this transgression lightly. But you, Guardian, have given them something new to fear.
And we've done it. Omnigul has been defeated. I'm glad there's actually people running these early missions right now, so I'm actually able to show all this off. That is a pretty convenient thing for me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Destiny. In the next episode, we are actually going to be jumping into one more strike that I still haven't shown, only because it got unlocked during this entire Dark Below questline, unfortunately. So it's a bit of an earlier strike, but I am going to be showing it off in the next episode before we jump back into the main story, which we are then going to finish to completion. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.